Brothers and sisters, we have been disrespected and our powers taken for granted. It is time we remind humanity of our might.
In the beginning of time, there was only void, an expanse of emptiness that stretched infinitely in all directions. From this boundless emptiness emerged a being of unimaginable power and wisdom, named Olodumare. Olodumare held within himself the very essence of creation and destruction. From his divine essence, Olodumare brought forth spirit beings, called the Orishas, each infused with a fragment of his boundless power to help manage the vast and diverse aspects of creation. These Orishas were divine beings, each endowed with unique powers and responsibilities. Olodumare saw that the earth, a chaotic and formless sphere, needed order and life. He summoned Obatala, the first among equals, and tasked him with transforming the nascent world into a habitable realm. Obatala, dressed in pure white robes that shimmered like liquid light, descended from the heavens with a golden chain, a calabash filled with sacred soil, a cockerel, and a palm nut. Hovering above the turbulent waters of the primordial earth, Obatala sprinkled the sacred soil from the calabash onto the waters. The cockerel, perched on his shoulder, began to scratch and scatter the soil, creating the first lands. As the soil spread, it gave rise to mountains, valleys, and plains. Obatala then planted the palm nut, which sprouted into a magnificent tree, symbolizing the beginning of life on earth. With great care, Obatala fashioned beings from the soil, molding them in the image of the divine and breathing life into them. These were the first humans. However, exhausted from his efforts, Obatala drank palm wine, leading to the formation of some humans with physical imperfections. Realizing his mistake, Obatala vowed to be the protector of these individuals, ensuring they receive special care and compassion. He returned to the heavens to report his progress to Olodumare, who was pleased but saw the need to balance the energies within the earth. Olodumare decided to bring forth more Orishas to assist in the grand design. Olodumare called upon Orunmila, the Orisha of wisdom and destiny, to guide humanity. Orunmila, with his profound understanding of faith and the divinatory art, descended to earth with a staff and a sacred chain of 16 cowries. He taught humans sacred practice, which revealed how humans could seek guidance and align themselves with their destined paths, bringing wisdom and insight to navigate life complexities. Despite the wisdom and fertility of the land, there was no sustenance to sustain humanity. Olodumare then summoned Ogun, the Orisha of iron and war, known for his strength and determination. Ogun descended to earth with his big hammer and the knowledge of metalworking and agriculture. He cleared the dense forest and tilled the soil, teaching humans the art of cultivation and the use of iron. Under his guidance, they forged tools, built shelters, and harvested the land's bounty. Ogun's influence instilled discipline and resilience within humanity, helping them harness Earth's resources and defend against adversities. The balance of creation was still incomplete. As the elements raged uncontrolled, Olodumare turned to his daughter, Yemaya, the nurturing mother of the seas and all waters. Yemaya descended to earth, calming the turbulent waters and embracing the rivers, lakes, and oceans. She nurtured all forms of life within them, teaching humans the secret of fishing and the healing properties of water. Yemaya's presence brought harmony to the natural world, ensuring that the waters supported the growth and prosperity of all living beings. Though the world was vibrant, it lacked the warmth of fire and the spark of creativity. Olodumare called upon Sango, the fiery Orisha of thunder, lightning, and dance. Sango descended amidst the storm of thunder and lightning, introducing fire to humanity. He taught them to harness its power for warmth, cooking, and protection. Beyond practical uses, Sango ignited a creative spark, teaching music, dance, and storytelling, infusing life with passion and joy. Olodumare understood that change was essential for growth. He summoned Oya, the fierce Orisha of winds, storm, and transformation. Oya descended to earth with a wild wind, her presence heralding change and renewal. She taught humans to embrace change and adapt, bringing resilience and strength through transformation. Oya's connection to the ancestors also deepened humanity's understanding of life cycles. She ensured that the spirits of the departed were honored, and under her guidance, rituals and ceremonies flourished, recognizing the continuity of life through generations. The earth blossomed with life and culture, but something essential was still missing. Olodumare called upon Oshun, the Orisha of love, beauty, and fertility, to infuse the world with her grace. Oshun descended to earth, her presence radiating warmth and affection. She brought sweetness and attraction, fostering love, compassion, and harmony. Oshun taught the secret of fertility, ensuring life's continuation. She became the protector of women, her dances and songs captivating all. Through her, the earth became a place of joy and abundance. Understanding that balance required order and chaos, Olodumare summoned Eshu, the trickster Orisha of communication, travel, and crossroad. Eshu descended to earth, his mischievous smile hinting at his unpredictable influence. He brought challenges and tests, ensuring humans remained vigilant and adaptable. Eshu, the messenger between Orishas and humanity, played tricks that taught valuable lessons and emphasized life's duality, good and bad, joy and sorrow, creation and destruction. These Orishas, along with many others, formed a group that worked together under Olodumare's guidance. Each Orisha was dedicated to their role and proud of how they helped keep the world balanced and healthy. For a long time, the Orishas performed their duties with dedication and happiness. However, Eshu the trickster believed that the world needed a spark of chaos to keep it from becoming stagnant. Eshu, starting to sow discord, whispered doubts and jealousy among the Orishas, fueling rebellion against Olodumare. A group of Orishas started feeling unhappy. They thought their hard work was not noticed and appreciated. Even though they kept the war in balance, they felt that Olodumare got all the credit. Sango, who was known for his strong spirit and pride, was the first to speak up. We are the ones who make sure the war runs smoothly. We control the elements. We bring life and order. Yet, Olodumare gets all the praise, Sango told the other Orishas. Oya, who was always by Sango's side and was powerful too, agreed. We have power too, she said. Without us, the world will fall into chaos. It's time we are recognized for our true worth. Slowly, Sango and Oya convinced other Orishas to join them. The celestial court, once a place of unity, became a battleground of heated debates. Ogun, Oshun, among others, felt similarly unrecognized. This group of unhappy Orishas started having secret meetings. They made plans to show how important they were. They wanted to show Olodumare and the rest of the world that they were just as important, if not more than Olodumare. Sango, who was strong and determined, became the leader of this group. "We must act now," Sango declared during one of their secret meetings. "Our power combined can shake the very foundations of the earth. We will show Olodumare that we are indispensable." Sango, the Orisha of thunder and fire, the leader of this rebellion, stood at the forefront with his eyes blazing with anger. Holding his powerful double-headed axe, the air around him crackled with energy. Sango's voice boomed like thunder.
"Brothers and sisters, we have been disrespected and our powers taken for granted. It is time we remind humanity of our might."
Inspired by Sango, the other Orishas felt their power surge. Oya, the Orisha of winds and storm, stood beside Sango, her flowing robes billowing in the fierce wind she summoned. Her eyes, dark and stormy, reflected the storm she was creating. Ogun, the Orisha of iron and war, was a towering figure of strength. His hands, hardened from the forge, clenched into fists as he prepared to unleash his power. The ground beneath him trembled, anticipating the earthquakes he would command. His face showed his unyielding resolve. With a nod from Sango, the rebellion began. Sango raised his axe high and with a mighty swing summoned a massive thunderstorm. The sky darkened as thick clouds gathered overhead. Lightning flashed across the heavens and thunder roared, shaking the earth. The storm was unlike any that had been seen before, with bolts of lightning lighting up the sky and the sound of thunder echoing through the earth. Oya, with her control over the wind and storms, joined in, whipping off fierce winds that howled and tore through the landscape. Trees were uprooted, and the waters of rivers and seas churned violently under the combined force of Sango and Oya's powers. Ogun, with his mastery over iron and war, caused the very earth to tremble. Earthquake shook the ground, splitting it open and causing mountains to crumble. Eshu added to the chaos with his trickery, creating illusions that confused and disoriented the inhabitants of the world. In the midst of this chaos, Sango's voice rang out once more.
"This is but a taste of our power. Let humanity remember the respect and reverence due to the Orishas."
The once harmonious world was thrown into turmoil. The other Orishas, who were not part of the rebellion, tried their best to ease the damage and restore balance, but the combined power of the rebellious Orishas was overwhelming. The natural disasters they unleashed caused widespread fear and confusion among the inhabitants of the world. High above the chaos, Olodumare watched everything happening and recognized Eshu's hand in it. With great wisdom and a deep understanding of the Orishas' heart, Olodumare saw why they were unhappy. Instead of getting angry or punishing them, he chose a different way to handle the situation. Olodumare, in his wisdom, knew that Eshu's actions, while disruptive, were part of the balance he had intended. However, the trickster needed to understand the consequences of his meddling.
"Eshu, you have brought imbalance to my creation. For this, you must learn the weight of your actions."
He then bound Eshu's powers for a time, limiting his ability to interfere directly. "Reflect on your deeds, and perhaps you will understand the true nature of balance," Olodumare said. With a voice that could be heard all over the earth, Olodumare called out to the rebellious Orishas. "My dear children, I see your strength and your desire to be recognized. But know this, true power is not shown through destruction and fear. True power lies in creation, in nurturing, and in working together for the greater good."
"My children, You are created to work together. Each of you a piece of the whole. Humanity requires all your gifts, not just one. Balance must be maintained.
Olodumare addressed the rebellious Orishas with calm and kindness, reminding them of their purpose and the true nature of power. The rebellious Orishas were surprised by Olodumare's calm and gentle voice. They had expected anger and revenge, but instead, Olodumare spoke with understanding and kindness. Each of you was given your powers for a purpose, Olodumare continued. Sango, you bring justice with your thunder. Oya, you bring change and renewal with your winds. Ogun, you make the tools that build and protect. Eshu, you connect the realms with your cleverness. You are all important to the harmony of the world. But that harmony is only possible when we work together, not against each other. As Olodumare's words sank in, the rebellious Orishas began to understand their mistake. They realized that their pride and desire for recognition had made them forget their true purpose. They had caused pain and suffering while trying to be noticed, forgetting the importance of working together. Sango, the leader of the rebellion, was the first to step forward. Olodumare, we have been foolish, he admitted. In our quest to prove our worth, we have only caused harm. We now understand that our strength comes from working together and respecting each other. Oya, her fierce winds now calm, added, we seek your forgiveness, Olodumare. We will use our powers to restore the balance we have disrupted and to show that we are worthy of the roles you have given us. One by one, the other rebellious Orishas said they were sorry and promised to make things right. Olodumare, with a heart full of love and forgiveness, welcomed them back with open arms. Let this be a lesson to all, Olodumare said. Power is not about being the strongest, but about harmony. Let us work together to heal the world and make it a better place. With a new sense of purpose, the Orishas began fixing the damage they had caused. Sango used his control over thunder and lightning to clear the skies and bring gentle rains that helped the land. Oya calmed the winds and guided them to carry seeds and pollen, helping new life to grow. Ogun used his skills to fix the earth, creating new paths and making things stable again. Eshu used his cleverness to get rid of the illusions and confusion he had made. The other Orishas, who had been trying to keep balance during the rebellion, joined in to help. Oshun, with her nurturing waters, helped cleanse the land and calm the hearts of those who had been scared. Yemaya, the motherly guardian of the sea, brought waves of comfort and abundance, restoring the natural rhythms of the ocean. Together, the Orishas worked hard, and their combined efforts brought back harmony and peace. The people who lived in the world saw the chaos and then the restoration. They came to understand how important the Orishas were and how each Orisha's unique powers contributed to the balance and beauty of the world. Obatala, the wise mediator, called for a gathering. He proposed a journey, a pilgrimage through the realms they governed, to rediscover the value of each other's contribution and reaffirm their unity. The first stop on their journey was Oshun's domain, the rivers and fertile lands. As they traversed the lush landscapes, Oshun shared the importance of love and compassion. They witnessed how her gentle waters nurtured life, sustaining both humans and nature. Sango, seeing the tender strength in Oshun's realm, began to appreciate the power of love in fostering resilience. Next, they ventured into Ogun's territory. the industrious forges and fields of labor. Here, they saw the fruit of hard work and perseverance. Ogun demonstrated how his iron tools built civilization and how his strength was the backbone of progress. Oshun, often seen as delicate, marveled at the raw power and dedication in Ogun's creations, understanding that love and labor were deeply intertwined. From there, the Orishas journeyed to Sango's realm, the stormy skies and volcanic lands. They experienced the awe-inspiring force of thunder and fire, the raw energy that could both destroy and purify. Sango showed how his power was essential in protecting the weak and maintaining order. Obatala, the advocate of peace, realized that strength was necessary to defend wisdom and justice. Finally, they visited Obatala's serene mountains and valleys, places of contemplation and enlightenment. Here, they reflected on their journey, understanding that wisdom was the guiding light that could harmonize their diverse gifts. Each Orisha saw how their contributions were vital to the balance of the world. They restored harmony, each contributing their unique gifts. Humanity, feeling the divine harmony restored, flourished once more. Olodumare watched with pride as his creation emerged stronger, ready to guide humanity through the ages. Generations passed and humanity flourished under the Orishas' guidance. They built cities and civilization, honoring the Orishas through festivals, rituals, and daily practices. However, as time went on, humans began to grow complacent. They took the gift of the Orishas for granted, and their connections to the divine began to wane. Conflict and greed crept into their hearts, threatening the balance that had been so carefully maintained. The Orishas returned to earth in disguise, walking among humans to remind them of their divine connection. Obatala, disguised as an elderly man, brought wisdom and counsel to those who sought his guidance. Orunmila, in the guise of a humble teacher, shared the knowledge of destiny and divination. Ogun, as a blacksmith, reminded humans of the strength and resilience within them. Yemaya, appearing as a healer, nurtured the sick and taught the value of compassion. Sango, as a performer, reignited the flames of creativity and passion. Oya, in the form of a wanderer, encouraged transformation and adaptation. Oshun, as a gentle woman, spread love and harmony. Eshu, ever the trickster, challenged humans to think beyond their limitation. They rekindled humanity's awareness, teaching them to maintain the balance of the natural world and the social order. With renewed understanding, humans restored the balance, honoring the Orishas through their daily lives. They embraced the teachings of the Orishas, finding strength in wisdom, resilience, compassion, creativity, and love. Olodumare looked upon the world with pride, seeing that his creation had found its balance. The Orishas, united in purpose, continued to guide and protect humanity. This story about the Orishas and how the world began teaches us important lessons about life. Number 1, embrace your special gifts. Everyone has something special about them that can help others. When you find what makes you unique and work on it, you make the world a better place. Number 2, strength in working together. Like how the Orishas work together to make a balanced world, we too should work with others. When we respect and value each other's differences, we can do great things together. Number 3, leadership with wisdom and kindness. If you are a leader, it is important to make smart choices and be kind to others. This helps create a better world where everyone feels cared for and understood. Life is full of challenges and good times. We should learn from tough times and use them to become stronger and better. What moral lesson did you learn from this story? Let me know in the comment section.